Lab investigation, blood 20 minutes, whole blood clotting test 20 WBCT. Whole blood clotting test 2 to 5 ml of venous blood is collected in a clean, plain, dry glass vial. Leave it undisturbed for 20 minutes at a normal to room temperature. Check for clotting after 20 minutes by tilting the vial. If blood is not clotted, it suggests viper bite and the person is having coagulopathy. Normal blood clot in 8 minutes. 20 WCT is not recommended nowadays. 20 WCT matlab this whole blood clotting test is not recommended nowadays. Okay. Arterial blood gas analysis, complete blood count, prothrombin time, partial thromboplastin time, INR, international normalized ratio, aminotransferases, creatine kinases, aldolases are elevated if there is severe local damage or particularly general muscle damage. Creatine, urea or blood urea nitrogen raised in renal failure. Potassium early hyperkalemia may be seen following extensive rhabdomyolysis in a sea snake bite. Bicarbonate, low in metabolic acidosis, example renal failure. Urine may contain RBC cast, hemoglobin or myoglobin or protein. Thank you. Anti-snake venom therapy is the definitive treatment of snake bite. Management of related issue, that is rhabdomyolysis, IV fluid with a close monitoring of urine output, acute renal failure, usually due to acute tubular necrosis, is frequently reversed but need hemodialysis or peritoneal dialysis. Okay, for rhabdomyolysis. Then muscle compartment syndrome. Usually the fangs of snake deposit in the venom. Usually the fangs of snake deposit the venom subcutaneously, but venom is deposited deeply into muscle compartment, especially when bite was on the lower leg or foot or forearm or hand, and the snake was large. Fortunately, the incidence of muscle compartment syndrome is very low after snake bite. With a fasciotomy occurred only in less than 1% of cases. Measure circumference of a bite extremity every 15 minutes. If intercompartmental pressure is high, more than 30 to 40 millimeter, the extremity should be kept elevated. While antivenom is administered. If intracompartmental pressure remains elevated after one of such measure, fasciotomy is done. Although fasciotomy may worsen myonecrosis, the compartmental decompression may still be necessary to preserve neurological function. Hypotension is usually due to vasodilation and pooling of blood in pulmonary and splenic vascular beds. Systemic bleeding, hemolysis, loss of intravascular fluid into soft tissues. It is managed with the fluid resuscitation with the isotonic saline 20 to 40 milliliter per kilogram per IV, mannitol IV, but if not effective, then vasopressors, epinephrine or epinephrine. Neurologic dysfunction. Acetylcholinesterase inhibitor, for example, neostigmine, drophonium. Neostigmine is a 0.25 to 0.5 milligram IV half-hourly. Given atropine 0.6 milligram IV before every injection of neostigmine to block its muscarinic side effect. Care of wound. Clean with soap and water. Careful anti-aseptic debridement of clearly necrotic tissues or ruptured blood shall be done once coagulopathy has been reversed. Do not touch intact blisters. Apply a dry, sterile dressing and apply splint on affected extremity. Once anti-venom therapy has been started, the extremity would be elevated above the heart. Extremities should be elevated above the heart to reduce swelling. TT injection prophylactic antibiotic to avoid secondary bacterial infection, especially in those cases where wound was manipulated by the local people. Pain management, that is acetaminophen. Avoid opioid, it causes respiratory failure, NSAIDs and salicylate. Start physical therapy as soon as possible to return the patient to a functional state. Thank you.